My 30 male fiancé, 30 female, a nurse, cheated on me with one of her patients. We've been going through a rough patch lately, and this week she sat me down and told me she needed a break from our relationship to, quote, find herself and learn to love herself again. I told her that's as good as a breakup for me, and that I wanted her to be sure this is what she wanted. She said it was unfair of me to give her an ultimatum. We own a house together and have a 3-year-old child, so this has been difficult. As soon as the break talk came up, I grew suspicious and started connecting the dots. She has been taking a lot of overtime lately with the excuse that we need the money for home renovations, and on her night shifts she has been doing her makeup and hair as opposed to the usual quick shower and ponytail. I asked her if she was seeing or talking to someone else, and she got very defensive, saying things like, "What, you think I'm having a threesome at work with male and female coworker?" So I let it be, and she continued acting distant and wouldn't let me touch her. I had a gut feeling, so I started snooping in anything I had access to, and found nothing. Then it dawned on me to check the dash cam. Sure enough, there is video from a few days ago of her picking up her male patient far enough away from the hospital while she's on her lunch break. He's about the same age as us and is in there for psychiatric and alcohol-related problems. They went for a drive to somewhere nice and chatted for 30 minutes, ending in a kiss which she didn't object to. Then on her way home from work she called one of her best friends, who is also friends with this patient, and told her about the experience. She sounded happy and even giggled. Now I've confronted her already and got her to admit to it after her repeatedly lying and swearing on our child's life, without showing her the videos. She has since seen the videos but hasn't responded. I told her I was going to report her to the hospital, but she said that I'll only be hurting our child's future if she loses her license. We are finished, but I don't know if I should report her or not. I only care about what's good for my child now. Update: I would have updated sooner, but I am having a really hard time mentally. I went through it all. Hating her, hysterical bonding, wondering if there's a chance to fix things. We talked a lot about what we're going to do going forward, together or not. She blames me for her cheating, because I wasn't giving her enough affection and because I told her I didn't want any more kids. She blames me for not picking up on her unhappiness these past few months. She blames me for telling all her friends she cheated. She cried a lot those first few days, but I don't think she felt any remorse. She was crying because I outed her as a cheater. I still haven't reported her. Her affair partner got out of rehab Wednesday. She got home from work 2 hours late that same day. She went to her parents with our child this weekend to spend time together, and she said she would be back Sunday. Her mother doesn't lie to me, and she said she dropped our child off at noon on Friday and left right away as she was going to a friend's. It's 6:30 p.m. on Saturday and she hasn't returned. They're not stupid either, they know where she went. I messaged her telling her I want her to leave, and I bagged all of her clothes and took back our bedroom I foolishly let her stay in. She doesn't want to leave, and I know I can't force her to leave her own house. I called her and asked her where she was last night. She said she doesn't owe me anything, that she's single and can be with whoever she wants. I said, "Just tell me you're seeing someone so I know I'm not crazy." She replied with, "You're not." She had the nerve to call me selfish because I sent the proof to her best friend who's dealing with an illness in her family, even though this friend had time to talk all kinds of crap about me in their group chat. She wants me to be the bad guy for all of this fallout from a choice that she made to betray our family. I told her this affects not only us but our child. She said our child is too young to know the difference and it's not going to affect them. I lost my cool and called her some awful words, and that she was a bad mother and a piece of you-know-what. She will probably be smart enough to use that against me, but I'm not going to hide what I said if asked. I'm so hurt, as if the cheating wasn't bad enough, I don't even recognize the person on the phone. She has zero remorse for what she did. She truly believes this is going to make her happy. How can I stay amicable with someone like this? To have a good relationship for our child? I don't even feel like getting revenge now because I know this isn't going to last. I know she's going to regret losing the life she had. Her parents told me they have to stay neutral, but they recognize that I'm the victim and they still love me, and that karma will work things out. Every mutual friend or family member I've talked to have said the same thing. How can she do this to you? You treated her better than any man ever did. I have my faults, but I loved her every day and made her feel safe. I just don't get it. I will do what's best for my child always. I'm not sure if I will be posting any more updates unless she gives me a hard time with separating.